Good morning, boys and girls, and may the 4th be with you. A little Star Wars joke there, and today we're going to be doing a Star Wars themed build your own lightsaber. So I'm going to go to my Art Google Classroom and I'm going to click on the Classwork tab, come down to build your own lightsaber, and I'm going to click View Assignment. Then I'm going to hit Add or Create and come all the way down to Drawings. Once this little blue line finishes going across here, we can click on it and it will have created a drawing with my name and the title of the assignment. So now what I can do is come up here to Shapes and choose how I want to start building my lightsaber. I'm going to click this shape, which is like a square with a rounded top, I think, as my um, blade for the lightsaber. I like it because it's a little more roundy on top. And now if I want to turn it, what I can do is I can take this little blue dot and just turn my lightsaber. So I'm going to move this over here so I can see it a little better, and I want to change the color. I'm going to click on it, come up here to the paint bucket, and I can change my color that way. I think I want to use purple because I have seen purple lightsabers in some of the movies before. So now I'm going to choose the shapes and start building my hilt. The hilt is the part that you hold on to. It's kind of like a handle. So I started with a circle. You can start with whatever kind of shape that you want. Um, in my other example, you'll see that I used like a pentagon and some triangles. It is totally up to you what kind of shapes you think you're going to want to use. That's why it's building your own lightsaber. You get to design it all on your own. So I think I'm going to be adding in another rectangle as like the good part to hold. And I'll turn that. Now, what you see here, I had wanted the triangle to be on top of the rectangle. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the triangle. Then I'm going to come up here to Arrange, Order, and Bring to Front. And now the triangle is on top of the rectangle and we can see it. Okay, so that's a handy little trick to use if you have something that you just want to change a little bit. Oops. Now, definitely feel free to add a lot more detail to your lightsaber. I'm just kind of doing this quickly so that the video doesn't get too long. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the color of my handle. And so I can change it to either just like grays, or there's this really cool thing we can use called gradient. So I'm going to go up to my paint. Here it says solid. I can click over to gradient and I can choose that. And you see how it kind of goes from like a lighter to darker color? I kind of like the way that looks. So I might use some of that. So I'm going over to the gradient and clicking on that. Gradient and the same color. I just kind of like the way that looks. Now, what I need for my lightsaber is a background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up over here to the little mountains and search the web. Now, I'm going to just put in Star Wars. And you can see that when I just click Star Wars, the first couple things are Star Wars. But as I scroll down, I'm seeing some different things. Maybe I could put, a Stormtrooper and R2-D2 in my background. So I'm not loving what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to change my search a little bit. Oh, there you can see some of the lightsabers like we're making. And I'm going to click Star Wars background. And that gives me a little bit more. Oh, there's a nice picture of a lightsaber hilt. That gives me a little bit more of what I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to insert it. And as you can see, that's pretty small. So now I'm going to just take the corner and drag it so that it's nice and big and fills my picture. But oh no, I covered my lightsaber. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we click on it and we're going to use that handy arrange tool again. So I'm going to go to arrange, order, order, and then send to back. Not just send backwards, because that'll only put it behind the last thing, but send all the way to the back. And my lightsaber's in front. Ooh, that spacing turned out kind of good. It looks like the stormtrooper's holding my lightsaber, so I might move that a little bit so it looks like he's holding it even more, and then just finish out my background. Now, after we're done here, all the changes are saved in Drive. So what we need to do is you can just X out of this, but you need to go back to the Build Your Own Lightsaber page and click this Turn It In button. If you don't turn it in, I can't see it. So make sure you turn it in. And of course, you can do this on paper with pencil, colored pencil, markers, crayons, paint, whatever you have at home. Just take a picture, and then when you come over here to add or create, like we did the first time, you'll just choose a photo to add or create. And then make sure you hit the Turn It In button. I can't wait to see what all your lightsabers look like, and may the 4th be with you.